Hi guys and welcome back to TechnoWeb Hack. So in the previous tutorial we have seen how to use the OpenVAS vulnerability assessment tool for and information gathering and how to use and how to install that. And in this video we will be looking into the Armitage which is like a graphical version for the Metasploit framework. Okay, so we will be looking into this application, that is Armitage, and we'll be looking into it how we can use this application to gather the information about the target machine and how to find which exploits will work on that. Okay, so when you open the Armitage, you will see this window where host is your local host, port your username as the MSF, password as 1234, and connect. Okay, so then let's click on yes to start the RPC server. Okay, all right, so it is starting now. Okay, so we will be looking into it how which exploits this application will tell you which exploits will work on that particular vulnerability. It also has different features and graphical, the uh, everything as a graphical you can see, and you can how you can start it. Okay, so how you can use, so everything is much easier over this application as compared to the Metasploit framework over the command. Okay, so as you know that we are doing everything in Metasploit in command line, and we should know everything about it. We should know how to use that. It's not that difficult, though. The graphical interface that we have here as Armitage, it will provide you lots of feature, and everything that you can do in Metasploit you can do the same thing over here using your graphical interface of Armitage. Okay, so this is the Armitage uh, interface. You can see it's launched, and you can see at the bottom here as a MSF. Okay, the console is there. You can see all the exploits, all the auxiliary, all payloads and post, everything. You can just expand it and you will see all the auxiliary it is showing up here, and exploits, you can see all our exploits are here. So you will have this Armitage. You can click on new connection to start a new connection. Go to see the, here you can set your settings. Okay, here if you want to see the target graph wise or table view, so like this way you can do the settings over here. Okay, in the view command you will be looking into credentials, downloads, like when you will be performing the attack, so all the downloads and credentials that we gather from the target machine, you can look into all those by clicking on this view button. When you have a host option over here where you can click on, you can import the host, you can add a host. So nmap, you can do a scan on that particular target machine using nmap. You have it here directly, so you can use the intent scan, you intent scan with udp and all tcp ports. So many scan that nmap has given over here. You can also do this msf scan. Okay, all this thing, and under the attack after the scan is completed successfully, uh, you can try to find what are the attacks that will work on that particular ports or vulnerability that we got. Okay, when you can, yeah, you can use this. Yeah, Hail Mary is there. So Hail Mary is like it will try to launch all the exploit which will work on your target machine. So it is very noisy, guys, like when you start it, so it will use all the exploit that will work on your target machine. So it will make lots of noise. It means that it will send so many bytes to the target machine, and it could so the target machine will aware of this thing that someone is trying to attack your machine. Okay, so it says like once started, we'll launch the flood exploit, as you can see the same way. So we will not start this because we don't have we haven't added any host yet. Okay, so here in workspace you can manage the workspace. You can see which workspace you're working in. Okay, all right, so it is just loading and taking some time, looks like. All right, sorry. So home page and then tutorial, this is about help. So let's start how to use it. So first of all, you will have to add a host here, so let's add it. So if you want to scan, so you can also do that, but better you first do the scanning of the target machines using your nmap. So as if we are aware now what is our target machine IP, like 192.168.52.192.129. So let's add it over here, 52.129. So as guys, now first of all you will not be aware about your target machine IP. So first of all you will be doing the nmap scan on this network, like 52.0/24. So that is the CIDR quotation you will provide, and it will find you the targets in there. So then you can add a target accordingly. You can see added one host, there it is. So it is now black because it has not detected which operating system it is having. And now what we will do, we'll start a scan. We can also right click and click on scan over here, or you can click on this so that it is selected, and you can do nmap scan. All you want is all TCP port, so it will scan using nmap like that way, but also it will scan the ports using the auxiliaries it has. So by default, so you can use that thing. You can directly click on scan over here. It will use the auxiliaries scanners, port scan. So it has scanned the ports which are open ports like 19139 and 445. So these are the open ports that it has. It has scanned all these open ports over here, and let's see if it is scanning something else. Yeah, scan. Yeah, again it is started scanning uh, SMB version. So yeah, so it will show you which operating system it is, as yeah, Windows XP Service Pack 2 and language English. All right, so name, work group, all right, everything it is showing over here. So now scan is completed on this machine, and you can see we got the open ports. We got to know which operating system this is now. So you can see it is now came as a Windows symbol over here. Now you can try to see what are the attacks that will work on this machine. So you can click on attack and find attack. So when you do this, it will show you, or it will load all that attacks which will work on these vulnerabilities. Okay, so should not take much time. All right, yeah, all the attacks that it will load up, it will check in the metasploit what are the attacks exploits that it has, or what are the auxiliaries that it has, and it will check according to the open ports or the vulnerability that it has found. It will check which will work on this vulnerability. So it is gathering all this information. Let's see that now. All right, once you done with this, it says like attack analysis complete, and you will now see an attack menu attached to each host in the target window. Happy hunting. All right, so let's say okay, and as it says, you will see the attack menu on this machine. So let's right click, and yeah, you can see the attack menu over here. So now what are the attacks that we can perform on this? So Oracle, this is the one of the exploit here. uh, yeah, Samba, you can use this exploit as well. Under the SMB, the service message block, you have this many exploit to use on this machine. Also you can click on check exploit option to check which exploit will work on this machine. So let's try this. Okay, so first it is using the SMB iPass pipe, and it is checking whether this yeah, exploit will work on this machine or not. So it says okay, checking, and okay, our host check. So the target is vulnerable with Windows. Yeah, the first that we have checked, that is Yeah, Windows SMB MS. Yeah, this with this the target is vulnerable. And next it is checking. Okay, so this says that this module does not support check. So what else we got here, with which exploit it is vulnerable? It is saying is this one. Yeah, Windows SMB MS08067 Net API. Alright, so now what we can do is, let's see if the scan is completed. Even if it is not, yeah, let's right click and attack using the SMB Net API. Yeah, because it says that with this exploit it is vulnerable and other module doesn't support the check. So let's click this, and now let's click use reverse connection with this and launch the attack on this machine. So yeah, we have launched the attack and let's see how it works. Alright, so it has started the payload and launching the attack. So you can see now the meterpreter 1 session is open, and it means that the machine has been compromised. You can also see this symbol kind of, yeah. So you can also see the NT authority system and SIR system. The name came over here. So now this machine has been compromised completely. It's been hacked, and now you can right click and check the meterpreter session is here. So meterpreter session, what else you can do here? Yeah, just check what else you can do here. Let's see that. Okay, so under the access you can go for the escalate privilege. You can steal the token. Yeah, you can dump the hashes. So what it will do, it will get the your password file database, like under the SAM file, whatever the hashes are there for your username and password, it will get all that. Okay, so we can do that thing. You can persist past the session, interact. You can interact with the command cell. When you do this, the command prompt will open. Let's try that. Yeah, this is your command prompt with, yeah, system32 config. You can see this. So by using this you can do anything you want. And yeah, again, what else you can do is, yeah, interact with the meterpreter cell. So this is the very powerful shell which will provide you lots of options to interact or to do whatever you want with your machine. Okay, again, it will also provide you the desktop VNC. Better not to choose that, it will make a lots of noise at the target machine. Okay, and in explore you can browse through a different files, like you already got to know. Okay, this is under system32. Let's go back one step. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so now we are in the system32. Yeah, you can do anything you want. You can download. You can right click here, click on download any file you want to download. Okay, if you want to go back one step, you are in Windows now. Let's go to C drive. You can also click on the list drive option, so it will show you what are the drives are there. So definitely C and D drives will be there. Under D drive I have this many files. Okay, so this many files that I can see any file. I can browse through anything, and even not just this, I can also download anything I want. So let's try one of the file to download. So it is like sp3 details.txt, or no, let's do one thing. Let's go back to C drive or something. Okay, let's drive. Alright, under the C drive you can see program file. Okay, not just common file. Go back one mistake. You can see what are the programs are there. Okay, VMware or anything that you want. Okay, so like, and let's go to VMware tool. Yeah, you can see yeah, there are DLL file, exe file. You can see the size of this, and let's like download this. So let's click on this and download it. So you can see downloading VMware hgfs client.exe, and it's saying that use view command or view button. Under next is downloads to see the file. So let's click OK, and you can use this view and downloads. So yeah, you can see the program file, VMware, and tool. This is the this is the file that we have downloaded. If you want to open this in the folder, so you can open the folder. Yeah, and the folder will open here. So let's wait for this. Also, yeah, you can see this is the downloads, and this is that particular file under the C program file. Okay, VMware, and this is that exe file that we have downloaded. So it is very easy to download any file from the target system using this Armitage um, yeah, tool. So after this, what else we have here? Yeah, let's try this. Yeah, browse file is done. Then next is, yeah, show processes, so you can see what are the processes that are running on the target machine. You can see, you can just click the screenshot and you will get the screenshot. Here you can see what is exactly going on in the target machine. Okay, so it says like this. Now let's see, go back here and do like this. Now let's see, let's try to make another screenshot. So you would be, yeah, let's see this another screenshot. All right, so now you can see exactly the screenshot that we got. This is the screen which is the target machine is having currently. Now let's see another things that what we get here. All right, so screenshot, you can also click on the log keystrokes. Okay, so what it will do is whatever the target machine user is typing on his machine, so everything that will be capturing over here. So let's try this. Okay, and let's launch this. So it has launched the keystrokes on the target machine. Okay, now let's wait for that to launch it completely. So okay, and now we will be opening any notepad in the target machine and simply typing anything over there, so that we'll see whether it is getting captured in here perfectly or not. Okay, so it has run the keylog recorder. There is a post. So post means everything uh, that you can do after attacking or after getting the target machine. So okay, all right, yeah, let's, yeah, executing the module against. Okay, but before this, let's try. Okay, what else we have again here? All right, pivoting, ARP scan, kill, and then services or scan if you want to scan again. So this is all, this is how you can we completely hacked into this machine. And yeah, I will show you what else you can do under this meterpreter session. Okay, so let's type help. You will see what else you can do in the meterpreter. Yeah, you get lots of command. Yeah, you can simply yeah, key scan dump. Using this keys also you can start the capturing, but I will not cover all this thing in this video, as this is just for the information gathering and vulnerability assessment. So attacking part and how to do it in other ways, this thing all we will be looking into the other videos. Also, one thing I will show you guys, that is like, okay, let's see this access and dump hashes. And we will now, what we will do is uh, we will gather the hash dump. Okay, so you can see it is just gathering the hash dump or the password from the Windows file. Okay, so let's see. All right, it should not take much time. After you get all the hashes, you can use various application or tools to crack the hashes into your plain text, and you will know about the, you will come to know the what is the password for this particular system. Even not just this, but you can use a meterpreter session to also use command prompt. When you type shell, it should show you the command prompt of the system. So shell, not sure why it is not working fine. Okay, but see what else we got here. Yeah, we have so much of commands here. This we will be looking into under the Metasploit framework. uh, Here, okay, so let's, we have a command prompt here, and you know guys what else you can do with the command prompt. Okay, so looks like it's not working fine here, maybe due to some connection issue or something. All right, so I hope you got to know how you will use the Armitage application to hack into the target machine, and how you will use this, how you will gather the information, TCP UDP ports, and how you will use the different exploit, or how you will check the exploit, or which exploit will work on which vulnerability. So it is pretty good here. You can see everything in graphical way. You can just right click and use any keys to perform any action on this machine. So probably so many things, you can just see over here, and just if you go through it and try to learn everything from here. So this is very interesting, guys. All right, so this is all for it. In the next video we will be looking into some other tools which we use for the information gathering and vulnerability assessment. After that we will be looking into our attacking part using your Metasploit framework. All right guys, thanks for watching, and bye bye.